Hi guys, what's up? So this is Vijay Kumar Sen. Because of New Year and other things, I am unable to upload this video, right? So I will try to continue these videos, but here you have to share this video with your friends and press on likes, comment below, and comment below in which topic you want me to create video for RRB ALP CBT2, right? That's why we can cover, because I don't want to cover those topics, those already covered by you, right? So let's get started. This is what is this? Basically welding symbol. We are going to talk about welding symbols, and this is a part of what symbolic representation, which is given in the syllabus, right? This is a part of symbolic representation. Got it? So usually we have seen they have asked question in various examination from weld symbols, right? So this is welding is very important for us for engineering, and if you're talking about rail track, rail track, they are using welding to join the two parts of the track system, right? I mean, if you're talking about railway track, that rail on which rail or our train is running, right? So we use their thermite welding. Maybe they can ask you question that what type of welding they are using for joining two rail track, that is what thermite welding, right? So basically we're talking about welding. It is the way of joining process, right? With application of pressure or without application of pressure. There are various types of welding. Maybe you have seen in the market. Few people are doing welding because of our home appliances, right? Just like gate and or maybe boundary, right? So different purposes we are using. Even we are using welding in case of automobile, right? But today's topic is all about what? Weld symbols. So first we'll talk about what? Groove weld symbols, right? So this is the symbol of what? Square. Two lines this side and two lines this side. There is a dash line in between, right? This is crab, the upper side and the lower side. This is for V joint, V shape, you can say that. And this one is for bevel shape, and this one is for U shape, this one is for J shape, and this one is little bit confusing because bevel, V, U, almost every people can understand. But if talking about J shape, this one little bit what confusing. Maybe you can face problem in case of examination. Now let's talk about flare V. This one you have to remember, these two J and flare V, these are very important for examination point of view. And this one is what? Flare bevel. So this is like what? Bevel joint, bevel one, right? So guys, these are basically types of joints, right? So they are using, and other than this there are T joints also, but those joints are not that much important for engineering drawing purpose. Those joints we study in machine design, even machine drawing, right? So that is the main difference, right? Now let's talk about other symbols, weld symbols. This one is for fillet, and this one, my dear, let me tell you, already asked couple of times in other computer examination. Even in gate they have asked question from fillet, right? And this one is for plug or slot. This is very important also. This one is for spot or projection, and this spot welding we can do by using spot welding machine, right? And because of electric resistance we can do this process, and just search in the internet about spot welding, right? So you will get the machine, how it is working. It is also important for you to know how this machine is working, right? And this joining process is seam welding. This is also one of the type of welding process, right? And also there are many welding processes I have shared with you earlier. This one is not what? Backpacking, right? Backpacking means backside we are having little bit backside. This will provide extra strength to the welded joints, right? This one is for surfacing. And flange, there are two types of flange. One is edge, another one is corner. So in case of corner, you will see there is a corner here, right? In case of edge, there are two corners basically. In case of corner, only one corner is there. Got it? So guys, this is all about weld symbols. I will share with you a few other symbols. Those are about material. Those are also important in case of engineering drawing. So keep watching till the end. I will share with you. Let's go for that one, right? So guys, we are going to talk about what symbolic representation of different materials, how we can represent different materials by using symbol, right? And this is also important. What I am sharing with you, this content are really necessary, and definitely I will tell you what I will tell you to do something. What is that? Try to draw these contents or try to take picture of this, and you can even take print out and just try to remember all these symbol, because definitely they are going to ask at least one question from this topic. Let's see what will happen. I cannot say regarding that, but yes, this is there is probability they are going to ask you question from this topic, right? So let's get started. This is the symbol. You can first symbol, it is denoted by what? Glass or cross section. This is very simple one. Metal one is also simple one. It's like building. You can say that you are seeing any city from long distance, right? So it's like there are tall buildings or small buildings. Sand, it is quite simple, right? There are dot 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 dot, and there is a little bit like this, right? This is tiles, ceramic, structural, and facing. Tiles, these are brittle material, right? So tiles and you can say the glass, both are brittle materials, and their symbol just tiles. In case of tiles, are having perpendicular direction lines. In case of glass cross section, we have horizontal direction lines, right? Got it? This one is what? Gravel. And in case of plywood, what is basically how we made plywood? If you come to know about this, then you can understand its drawing. Actually, there are lots of small particles we stick together to make plywood, to fancy wood, right? But generally plywood having not having that much strength, right? So in case of plywood, what is happening? Composite section, you can see 1, 2 and 3 same, and in between these two are having different materials. So you will see composite section, right? Slate is also like different layers we are having of same particular material, right? So if you can compare slate and glass having close packed, but slate having little bit loose pack. Tin, this one is having what? Tin is having cross section, light. I can say that the cross section is rectangular. I mean, there is a rectangular section and it is inclined with each other, not horizontal, right? This one is for insulation. What is the meaning of insulation, guys? They're going to ask question. Insulation means it is having less resistance. That means it is bad conductor of electricity, bad conductor of heat, and that means it cannot conduct electricity, it cannot conduct heat. What is the meaning of this? This means through this we cannot transfer energy, right, or heat from one side of the material to another side of the material. So why we use insulation? That's why
click on the subscribe button and press on the bell icon to watch my all new videos.
In case of AC, in case of even water cooler, right? So not water cooler also we use that insulation, right? In few water coolers we are using that. Now the next one is what? Porcelain. This one is also important, just like inclined but dash line is there. Special alloys. Alloys are very important, guys, in terms of strength, in terms of look, and there are many special qualities alloys are having. That's why nowadays we are more looking forward alloys, right? So it's like bamboo tree is inclined in case of alloys. Titanium, this is very important material and very costly, you can say that, right? So titanium, it's like bamboo, but their joints are little bit just increases sidewise, but in case of alloys it is not. So it is related to what? Alloys, right? Liquids, you know that liquids, how we denote liquids, just like dash line little bit, so it is liquid. Now reinforced concrete. So concrete, reinforced concrete, just like sands are there, and there is a little bit what? Big sands are there, you can say that. Steel and wrought iron, this is also important. Steel, right? We all are familiar with the steel, right? Because almost good components are made of steel. There are many types of steels even, right? So in case of steels, you can say that the bamboos are there, but the joint are not there. So special alloys and steels are almost same, but in case of special alloys, bamboos are there. In case of steels, bamboos are there but without joints, right? They don't have joints. Now wire mesh, it's very simple, just like chips are there, electronic chips are there, right? So we can denote this by wire mesh, right? Now this is marble one, so dot sand, but there is line in between this, right? So the marble one. This one is rock one, right? So rock one is also important. So it's like 2 tub, or you can 2.5 tub we have put it inside the box. Tub means which we use in a flat or to grow plant in at our home on our terrace, you can say. It's just that is what I'm talking about here. This one is a stone. Stone is quite good. I mean, it is looking like a stone, right? So you'll not get confused in this. This one is for wood with grain, cross grain and blocking. So this is wood, the grain and cross grain and blocking, you can say that, right? Wood with grain, cross grain and blocking. So there are three symbols basically, you can see here. Material fissionable. So this one is like what, steel, but in between steel we are having dash this line, right? Porcelain line. So let's talk about roofing tile. So roofing tile, little bit like what the third one or fourth one I have told you, tile one, right? So it's almost same symbol is there. Now let's talk about what is stucco plaster. Plaster is what, you know, the stucco or plaster. You can, plaster is what, plaster we use in case of plaster we use sand even, right? Now let's talk about very important material for ship, right? So ship means I'm talking about water ship. So zinc we use there. That's why water ship will not get rusted. That means they will not be affected by salt water. So ship is also important, and it's like what, cross of steel. So steel having what, one sided, but in case of zinc there is a cross, you can see here, right? So guys, this is all about all symbolic representation, and these are really important. I hope you understand how to remember and why I try to relate with other things in each and every symbol while I was making you understand, because if you relate with things what you already know, you can remember that things for a long time. That's why try to relate in which things you are most familiar. That's why you can remember these things quite easily and you will not get confused in the examination. So guys, this is all about this lesson. I want you to comment below which topic shall on which topic shall I create a video in my next video tutorial, because now onwards what topic will tell me to create a video, only tell me one topic. More comments I will get on the single topic, I will create a video on that topic only, right? So guys, this is all about this lesson. Thanks for watching. Bye bye, see you soon.